Sky Country in Montana. Kalispell, home of the Toyota-TTC 150, presented by Miller Lite. Hi, folks. Mike Aquid here, along with Phil Parsons. We're at Montana Raceway Park here tonight. Quarter-mile track, and it is a gorgeous night, Phil.
Yeah, 80-degree temperatures during the day here. Cooling off a little bit tonight.
Well, we have 4 races left in the season, and it's going to be tough for anybody to catch Greg Pursley. What a season he's had.
It certainly is, and as well as he's running here at Montana, look for him to be good tonight.
It almost overshadows the season that Moses Smith has had, as well as Luis Martinez Jr., Eric Holmes, and Brett Thompson in the top 5 in points. But the Gene Price Motorsports team has had a season you can only dream of.
It has really been unbelievable. 10 races this year. Last time out at Colorado, Dylan Kwasniewski at 16 years old gets his first win. That's win number 7 this year for Gene Price Motorsports.
How about 6 wins in a season for Greg Pursley?
6 wins in 25 or 30 races is big, but 6 races so far and 6 wins in 10 races.
And what's impressive, Phil, is they have been good everywhere.
Yeah, the only one glitch they had was at Portland when they lost an engine. That's the only finish they've had outside the top 5 this entire season.
Well, it says a lot about Greg Pursley's driving ability. And guess what, folks? He's on the pole here tonight. 2nd year in a row he is on the pole here at Montana. And with him is the 3rd member of our team, Bernadette Sanicola.
Thanks, Mike. The K&N Pro Series West has been all about the future of NASCAR. This season is about the next 9, the 03, the 6 car. But they're both on the tail of 2 veteran drivers. Veteran drivers that definitely know how to win and how to win at each track. Now, these drivers have had a little bit of bad luck. One last year and one this year. First up, though, Greg Pursley, whose bad luck has gone away. You're getting revenge on every track that you struggled on last year. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, thank goodness we've had a great year this year, and Gene Price Motorsports Ford has been doing great. Got a great group of guys, and hopefully we can take it to the front again and stay up there.
And you're confident, too, with Eric Holmes on your tail. Last season, this was a complete battle for you, but yet somehow you keep coming out on top.
Yeah, hopefully the 2 veterans can battle it out this time and keep the young guys behind us.
Right. Well, the young guys are, too, right behind them. But Eric Holmes, who, yes, you've had the bad luck this season. The tables have turned, although last year you were the series champ, and you won the race here, the first race, inaugural race. How does your car tonight?
The car's real good. The Napa Toyota team did a great job today, so I think we got a great shot at it, and we're going to take that golden horseshoe from the old 26 car there and not let these kids win any more of these races. We're going to put the Napa Toyota in victory lane tonight.
Sounds good. It sounds like the competition between the veterans is back, you know, kind of knocking the kids out and going back to the old school racing.
Yeah, I haven't been close enough to front the last few weeks, so we'll be up here tonight, and it'll be a great race on a great short track here in Montana.
I'd say we will look for Eric Holmes to be up front. Let's take a look at some of the things we need to watch for. You want to be free at the start. This racetrack will tighten up as you get laps on it. You don't want to stay up top too long. You can do it on cold tires, but it's really difficult to stay up there. And the biggest thing on this little tight quarter-mile track, stay out of trouble.
And there's an X factor here. Michael Waltrip is here. Bernadette is with him.
This is a familiar face, but not familiar to Montana. Michael Waltrip racing tonight in the K&N Pro Series West. Michael, Montana, how excited are you to be here?
I love being here, and this is old school versus new school. I'm looking out my window, and the 3 guys around me, you add all their ages together, they don't quite equal mine. And so my car's a little old, too. We brought this back from North Carolina, but darn, it's fast. It's top 5. I think we got a chance to maybe win us a race tonight, and that's fun.
What would you say would be the key to winning tonight, besides having just the older, you know, heavier car?
Just persistence on working the bottom. I think getting the car to turn in the center is probably going to be the key to being able to make passes. You're going to probably be down under that white line coming off the turns. You're really going to have to really squeeze it low. So, Mike, Phil, you guys up there, get you a good hold of the seat, because I'm going to be on it.
And he'll be running up top, too. I can tell you Michael Waltrip loves that high line.
All right, we'll see what he can do. We're about ready to go here in Kalispell, Montana. You can tell the crowd is. We're back with the start of our race in just a moment. Smallest track we run on all season, just a quarter mile here.
Yeah, but High Bank will be a lot of action. You can see 20 cars starting this race, 150 laps, only 37 miles. It will be some great racing.
And Greg Pursley on the pole for the 2nd year in a row. This is only the 2nd year they have run here. You see Michael Waltrip, he talked about it, top 5 starting spot.
Yeah, Ben Kennedy right outside Michael Waltrip. He's making a couple starts here in the West Series.
Well, you mentioned 20 cars starting this. Well, you may say, okay, that's a small field. Not on a quarter mile. It's
It's
not.
a small track. Small field for a small track.
Well, 10 rows, 20 drivers make up the field as we get set and get ready to go green here. Underway and a good start to this race by Persley and Holmes. It'll be Greg Persley taking the lead. Eric Holmes ducks in right behind him.
I think Eric decided to go right back down to the bottom just in case. He probably could have battled Persley a little bit up there on the top, but said, hey, let me get in line here. Let's put some laps in the book.
Boy, this is a racetrack where you can really get in trouble in a hurry. We're already seeing 2 wide, 3 wide at some point. You can go 3 wide here. Here's the battle for third. Kwasniewski, who, as Phil mentioned, won the last race, his first ever in this series. He won it in Colorado.
How about Martinez in the 6 car? Boys, that team come out here strong. Great run and win in Portland just a few weeks ago.
And what confidence that has to give to Luis Martinez. You know, we also have a really young driver in the field. You got a glimpse of a moment ago in the 24 car. Cameron Haley is only 15 years old.
Just turned 15 years old. Actually races at this racetrack regularly. Is second points in their late model division.
Oh, he knows his way around here. He may be a threat. Rob Dixon is his crew chief, veteran crew chief in this series. Darrell Haar in the 71. Racing Brett Thompson, who I mentioned. Brett Thompson having one of his best seasons ever, top 5 in points.
Yeah, there's that 24 car you were talking about. Good side-by-side battle now. Darrell Haar on the outside of Moses Smith. Again, you can make that outside work here. You see Darrell doing a nice job. Keeps that 16 car pinched down a little bit.
One of the things that happens, I think, on a quarter mile is guys who've been down on power all year with their motors. Here, it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, and one nice thing about this series, though, with a spec engine, there really shouldn't be anybody that's really down on power. From best to worst, you shouldn't have just a small variance in horsepower, maybe 5 to 10 horsepower.
Kwasniewski staying in front of Eric Holmes, who's dropped back now to the 3rd spot. Kwasniewski looking to chase down his teammate, Greg Persley.
And that's how quick you can put 10 laps in the books here at this racetrack.
150 will make up this race, and they will go by in a hurry.
You see Michael Waltrip talked about dipping down below the white line. You see both the leaders right now, Persley and Kwasniewski, with their left sides down below that white line.
You know, you may wonder, why would Michael Waltrip race here in the West Series on a quarter mile? He's a racer. He'll race anywhere.
He went all the way to France this year to race. He raced the 24-hour Le Mans. Michael loves to race here. Does a great job. He still, every time he gets in a car, he's competitive. Look for him later on this year to run Talladega with his Darrell Waltrip Hall of Fame induction car. And we'll look for him to be strong there as well.
Yeah, he's become quite a broadcaster working with you and Rick Allen on those speed races.
Oh, we have a great job. We have a lot of fun up in that booth, I'll tell you.
Here's Ben Kennedy in the 96 car. As we documented before, what a lineage he has in this business. The great-grandson of the guy who founded this sport, Bill France Sr.
Yeah, there's MW right behind this side-by-side battle. Michael's in the 12 car.
You know, this is the 2nd time Michael's been to this racetrack. We have a friend, Bruce Patram, who puts on exhibitions all over the country, and there was an exhibition race here back in the 80s. The late Davey Allison ran in it. Jeff Bodine, Rusty Wallace, and Michael Waltrip all came here and ran a race.
Yeah, you talk about Michael loving a race. He's raced all over this country and now obviously all over the world, but big part of this sport for a long time.
You know, and he has really helped out Bill McAnally and his program in this series as well.
Remember last year at Phoenix, the last race of the season in 2010, Michael drove one of Bill's cars and finished 2nd. Had a great run, and he's also a former winner. He won the first inaugural race for the racetrack at Pikes Peak.
Was one of the great racetracks on this series for many years. Here's Kwasniewski, and
Caution is out on the racetrack.
There we've had a spin. It's brought out a caution.
Greg Rail, the 01 car, right in front of our leaders.
Boy, the laps were just clicking off in a hurry, but Rail's got a little damage on the front end of that car.
We can get a little look at what happened here. There may have been some contact. It looked like maybe the 38 car was right there, but again, right in front of our leaders.
Caution is out here in Kalispell, Montana at the Toyota-TTC 150 presented by Miller Lite.